We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Youngwei Koo going to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air to open this one up. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 32 yards. Now the first carry for King Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open right side is likely. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
They'll throw first play with Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
1st
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Nice hits. Touchdown, Falcons. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
2nd down. Jackson. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Penix. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9
So
yards.
we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Bateman is the motion man. A first down throw for Jackson. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third and 7. To the air one more time with Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it's going to be fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Jackson out of the pistol. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Now Penix to throw on second down. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, We've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Pass caught left side by Likely. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw. Flush to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Oh, goodness. After the play, that's Lamar having some difficulties down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Okay, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go, Reed, go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70,
Willis now to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. Jackson now. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Crack all 80.
Now Willis. Now a screen set up for Henry. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Brought down back up to 32.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. 3rd and long.
60, Maverick. 60, 68.
Here's Willis. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with that.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Ravens build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll throw on 1st in trouble, and down he goes.
stood tall in the pocket, hoping something would open up downfield, but this pass rush, they've been relentless in their pursuit of the quarterback, and they're able to bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
65 cat.
From the gun, it's Penix. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Falcons getting their punter out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
To throw, here's Willis. Open right side is likely. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Throwing is Willis. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throw on the run is complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down, and they are going to set up from the 7-yard line.
Baltimore, 1st down.
7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions.
Willis now to throw. That is caught, and he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the 1st half clock.
That's a 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. he's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
To throw again, it's Penix. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
Buffalo 18!
Again, it's Penix. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Penix going to throw again. To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, break! Let's go!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On first down, it's Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
16 yards.
Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
70 line, 60, 70.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
To the outside. Catch made by London. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
Third down. 3 to go.
And 3.
19, here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Dragon 60.
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Fourth down, and here's Penix. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
What a call here on 4th down. You just don't traditionally see screen games used on 4th down tries, but in this case, the defense was bringing some pressure. They timed it right and picked up the first down.
First down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Robinson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
I like the first down call, Mike. You're trying to take advantage of a defense that might be selling out, expecting run, but to no avail. Then you change it up and go on the ground for nothing. Brings up 3rd down. This is a tricky situation for any play caller.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. Flush to his right. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Falcons. That is on side of the end zone. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Atlanta. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons cut the lead to 3. 24-21.
Falcons 21. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throwing, Willis. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
70.
They'll give right up the middle to Henry. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Here's Willis. Moving outside the pocket, and he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
19 Tiger.
In motion comes Walker. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal.
70 Lions.
They'll run the sneak, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Left side in the hands of London. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. This one complete to Washington. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
From the gun, here is Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing again, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's into the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Ravens 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Willis now to throw. Pass caught left side by Likely. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Pistol snap to Willis. Now a screen set up for Henry. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Willis now to throw. That is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 39 yards. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. He runs with it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
19 Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Dragon 60.
To throw, here's Willis. On the move left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Warriors 17. Mustang 19.
Throwing is Willis. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
To throw is Willis. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the day.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
From the gun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Open man downfield. That's London. It's a big play when they needed it the most. That gains an even 60 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Here is 1st and goal.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bronco 80. 79 Bronco.
Here we go. One final play. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Falcons have taken a 4-point advantage.
Ravens 31. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Just 1 second. All that remains in the football game as the kick is away. This will be returned from the 2. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the Falcons. And